Hi, Acadiana. Meteorologist Dave Baker here on a Wednesday morning. Today's October the 8th. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. Not bad out here. A lot less fog, though, than what we saw on Tuesday. And it looks like we'll see partly cloudy and hot conditions today, but a front will come through, and that should ease up on the heat a little bit as we head toward the weekend. But first, I want to let you know that storm season never really ends, and it's time to save the stuff that matters. Ritter Consulting Engineers uses Matterport 3D imaging to scan your home or business, which can be used for insurance purposes before and after a storm. They're also revolutionizing real estate so buyers can tour homes right from their computer. Call Ritter Consulting Engineers at 984-8498 or visit their website. Well, we have a few clouds that are out here, but for the most part fair, and fortunately we're not seeing quite as much fog as what we saw on Tuesday, so your morning commute should be a little easier on you as the roadways remain dry and the radar is generally clear. But as far as anything else later this afternoon, an isolated shower possible but not real likely. Will keep the rain chance at about 10%. For our students heading out to the bus stop, again, with these darker October mornings, be on the lookout for the kids. The temperatures will be around 71 to start the day and should be in the upper 80s to near 90 when they get on the bus later this afternoon. Meanwhile, our temperatures, for the most part, upper 60s and lower 70s, a little warmer than the average here for the mid part of October. And as far as any rain is concerned, there's nothing on the radar, but we do have a frontal boundary to our north that's going to edge its way into the region and push through overnight tonight. You'll feel the difference as we go into Thursday, as some brisk breezes will be in place with mostly sunny skies. Temperatures today should hover around 90. I think upper 80s will be a good bet for tomorrow, and then by tomorrow night it looks like those cooler temperatures will settle in with overnight lows dropping back into the 60s, and that should set the stage for a really nice weekend. Meanwhile, in the upper levels, with a big ridge of high pressure in place and a lot of dry air in the mid and upper levels too, really not much of a chance for any rain today. So again, we'll keep that chance at about 10%. Some tropical moisture, though, is lifting northward over western Mexico from an old Pacific system, and some of that will get caught up in the mid levels and bring some rains out to our west. But locally, it looks like that ridge is going to hold. So even though things are going to be somewhat humid today, I'm not expecting any showers or thunderstorms. And afternoon highs will easily climb to near 90 degrees for the high, and then drop back into the upper 60s and lower 70s by tomorrow. But look at the 50s up there over the mid-south through Arkansas, northern Mississippi, and into Tennessee. Some of those cooler temperatures will slide southward as we head into Thursday. Meanwhile, in the tropics, most of the Gulf is looking fine, but we do have a bit of a disturbance down in the Bay of Campeche. That will move off toward the west. Doesn't have a great chance for development because of its proximity to land, but it will bring some rough seas over the central and southern part of the Gulf. Looks like northern Gulf will be okay, but still a little on the brisk side with northeast winds at 10 to 15 knots and seas running about 2 to 3 feet. And of course, we've also got Tropical Storm Jerry that's out in the middle part of the Atlantic. That is forecast to drift westward toward the Windward and Leeward Islands, and we now have tropical storm watches up for the northern Leeward Islands as this system is going to be passing very close. But it could be a hurricane as it moves off through the northeast. Most of the models do avoid the Windward and Leeward Islands, but it's going to be close enough that we could see some tropical storm force winds, especially there over the Virgin Islands and the northern Leeward Islands. Intensity models are keeping this as a strong tropical storm or a low-end hurricane. Only a couple of models go up to a Category 3 or higher. Of course, we'll go over all that later today on Let's Talk Tropics. That'll be live at noon right here on Acadiana Weather Today. Your forecast getting up to 90. We'll call it a mix of sun and clouds today. It'll be humid, so heat index values could push into the upper 90s. But then our front will pass through tonight. I don't believe we're going to see any rain associated with it. But drier air will be in place with decent northerly breezes on Thursday with a high of 88 degrees. Then we cool down to 65 Thursday night with highs only in the mid-80s on Friday, and right now the weekend looking sunny and mild during the day with some cooler temperatures at night. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana Weather Today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. You can also hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. And coming up this weekend, I'll be over at WBRZ Channel 2. We got a big LSU show on Saturday at 10 a.m. It is homecoming over there. And of course, I'll be there on Sunday at 9 and Monday for Tune In from 5 to 9. And I believe I'm on the noon show as well on Monday. If you can't catch us on your TV, there is a link below to a live stream if you want to click that. I'd really appreciate the visit this weekend. And of course, follow my social media pages for updates on Tropical Storm Jerry, both on Facebook and X. And of course, thanks to everyone who's already subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today right here on YouTube. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Wednesday, and I'll see you for Let's Talk Tropics Today live at noon.